knowing that your business will actually blow up if you actually understood how to master people. Meaning this, it's about relationships. So how to use your social technology to deepen relationships. Guys, understand this. Leadership is all about how far in the organization your influence is felt. Leadership is all about how far down in an organization your influence is actually felt, right? Meaning your value, right? So understand this, guys. Key principles to step into the role of a social leader. Number one, guys, the antidote to isolation is belonging. The antidote to isolation is belonging, right? And in this space of entrepreneurship, you have to understand that a lot of these people who's coming up who want to be able to actually, they want to join your movement, but you have to understand that the antidote to isolation is to belong, right? So understand this, guys. People of this generation are more connected more than ever. People of this generation are more connected more than ever. And understand this, guys. People are addicted to their apps and notifications. So one thing you have to understand when it comes to the generation that you're in right now, guys, people are addicted to their apps and to their notifications because it signals them that somebody out there sees them. Like I said, basically what it does, guys, it signals to them out there that somebody out there sees them. So, an example, why do you think that when you go on social media, you got people that put you on their close friends? Why? You have to understand, guys, social media is just a platform where people want to be seen. They want people to watch them. That's the main, guys, the only reason for social media is for people want people to notice them. People want attention. That's why social media platforms was actually designed, right? It wasn't designed for you to go on there for people to watch you. It wasn't designed. It was designed for people to be seen because all people want is recognition. The world just wants recognition, right? They want to be seen. They want to be noticed. They want to they want to belong somewhere. So that addiction is rooted to be seen and to basically belong. And how does this refer to your business, guys? Well, you have an organization, you have a business, you have a vision, you have a movement. People want to belong somewhere, right? Why do you think that they watch your stories every day? Why do you think that they like your pictures every day, but they might not talk to you? Why? Because they want to belong somewhere. So understanding that, guys, a need to matter, a need to actually be wanted. I hope this actually makes sense. Guys, understand this, guys. Many of us use social media the wrong way. We use it to basically talk about us and our products and our brands and our programs, right? So we use social media to talk about us. And social media wasn't really designed for us to talk about us. It was designed for us to actually, it was designed for the people, right? So if you look at it from this perspective, you're going to see it from a different approach. So understand this, guys. People don't use social media to find out what matters about you. They don't do that. They use it to they use it and care about if you care about them and what matters to them. That's the thing, guys. People use social media to see if you care about what's going on in their life. That's exactly what they're thinking. That's why they post certain things for certain reasons, right? They want somebody to pay attention to them, right? So understanding that, guys, you have the power to make people feel like they belong, right? People want to know if you're thinking about them. Guys, you got to understand, sales is all emotional. Sales is emotional. And people use social media and they want to be seen. They want attention. That's why they do certain things. If this is making sense, drop 222 in the chat box, right? If this making sense, drop a 222 in the chat box. Because when you look at it like this, you know how to market the right way. You know how to market from a different perspective, right? People just want to be seen. So understanding that, guys, social media was designed for you to communicate with people, not just a one-person show. Social media was designed for you to communicate with people. It's not just a one person show, right? It's not just for content consumption. It's not just for content consumption, right? And this is the thing, guys. You want to go from making statements on social media to asking questions. You want to go from making statements to asking questions. Why? Because this is the thing. What that does is that provokes thought with your audience. And what's the key to sales? It's about engagement. If you just post in the note and don't have engagement, then you just have a social media just to have it. The main purpose of social media is for engagement. You want engagement, and people engaging with you, right? So you want to go from making statements to asking questions, right? It's provoking the thought of your audience, making connections and getting to know the people who's actually following you, right? I'm saying this from the perspective of, guys, like, you got to understand, when people follow you on social media, they're following your ecosystem. They following you for a reason. This is the thing. If they're following you, guys, you want to get to know everybody that watch your story. See, this is the thing. Before you try to make the sale, before a person slides in your DM, before they be open to actually talk to you, if you get to know everybody that's following you and they watching you every day, they following you, they liking your pictures, you want to get to know, yo, okay, cool. When it comes to this person, they come to me every day. What does this person do? Is they working a job? What type of personality does this person have? Because, guys, they want to be seen. It's a need for that, right? You want to post captions based on what's important to them, right? Not just what's important to you. And I'm saying this from the perspective of, guys, when I used to market in the past, I used to always have postings like posts from the perspective of me and I was thinking from the place of just thinking about myself. And because I was doing that, many people couldn't relate. But when I started making my posting captions and things that I posted about other people and what's going on in their life and what they're thinking about, way more people start to interact. Way more people start to open up. Way more individuals start to actually be open to what I actually had to do, right? Like I said before, the antidote to isolation is belonging. So if they're gonna belong anywhere, you want them to belong following you, 1,000%, right? This is called being like a social leader. This is another strategy for you to raise your influence. Influence is just basically people listening to you, right? So understand this, guys. Content is king, but engagement is emperor. Content is king, it's cool and all, but engagement is everything. You can have, this is the thing, it doesn't matter about how many likes and stuff that you get. It's about how many people are engaging with you. You can tell when you go to somebody's post that has a lot of engagement, right? They might have a lot of likes, but under the comments, guys, they might have hundreds of comments, right? And that's what it's all about. That means people paying attention to you, right? So people don't build relationships with content. People build relationships with people. People don't build relationships with content. People build relationships with people, right? The way that the algorithm works when it comes to social media is not about likes and comments. It's about engagement. That's how the algorithm works. The person that gets the most engagement, that means that Instagram, social media, put your post at the top of people's news feeds throughout the day. It's about that. What gets the most engagements? That's the post that's going to be coming down your timeline, right? So yeah, cool. Hope this making sense. So understand this, guys. An engagement strategy is all about discovering what's all about an interest. So engagement strategy is all about discovering it's discovering what's all about an interesting of your people. Like, what's the interest of your people? Like, what are they interested in? And this is a part of, guys, it's called network marketing. How can I market a product to an audience if I don't even know my audience? How can you provoke a thought, and how can you have engagement with your audience if you just on social media posting content but don't even know who you're specifically marketing to? An example, I know my target audience. My target audience is people between the age of 18 years old and 24 years old. I know that's my target audience. I know that the people who I'm targeting is people who don't want to work a job, people who don't want to go to school, people who's lost, people that's self-employed, that's bosses, they own CEOs, people that love to travel, people that love the lifestyle, people that love to have fun. Those are, go-getters. Those are the type of people who I attract. And because I know my audience, I know what type of music they listen to. I know what they like to do. I know what excites them. I know what bores them. I know what they want to learn about, things like that. So now when I'm making my captions and posts, I post things that what they're interested about. So now I'm marketing and I'm speaking their language. I'm speaking their language, which gives me more engagement, more people to watch me, right? So understand this, guys. So you find out what matters to them. And those are the conversations that you have, right? Those are the conversations you have. I'm gonna give you guys an example. Perfect example, Riyad Jones. This man, 28 years old. Like, realistically, this man attract to him couples, married couples, things like that. Like, he's 28 years old. How do he get a younger crowd to listen to him? Well, he blend in with them. Well, he know this type of music they like to listen. He know the type of music that they like to listen to. What else? He knows what type of he knows that they like the drug. He knows that they like fun stuff. He knows that they like money in minutes. He knows that they don't want to learn. People 18, 19 not trying to learn about God. They want to turn up and have fun. They want to travel, stuff like that. So when you know an audience, guys, you can be able to have engagement with them like crazy. That's how you want to start thinking. So understand this, guys. Today, you have to create an experience that invites people into your vision. You have to create an experience that invites people into your vision. Meaning this, with the pictures you post, and even like the videos that you post on social media, you have to create an experience that's dope that invites people into your vision. You want to make posts where people can ask questions in your Instagram stories as well too. Guys, it's all about engagement. You don't want to ever just post just to post. What's going to provoke the thought of your audience? Guys, this allows you to have conversation. This allows you to have conversation with your audience. It's all about social content in social ways. It's about social content in social ways. That's what it's all about. An example. If you know for a fact, you starting off and you building your business. At first, you want to start from the point where you're not just only talking about your business, because the people in your audience can't relate to some of the stuff that's in your business because they're not in your business. But if you talk that language to what they have going on the outside world, that provokes a thought. But once they in your business, then you can make specific captions about things that's in the business. Guys, you have two type of audience: people that's in your business and people that's not in your business. So when you making posts, you want to look at it from that perspective, right? And basically what this does is this allows you to have conversation. It's like I said, yeah, so that's pretty much that. But like I said, content is king, but engagement is emperor. A social leader's mindset, because it's about becoming a social leader. This is how you gain influence with your whole network. A social leader mindset cares more about what makes other people, what makes the other person whole than what makes the other person scrolls. Whoo, that was good. Right? This is the thing, guys. You think more, so you want to think more about what do they need than about what's going to make my matrix look good. You want to think more about what do they need more than what's going to make me look good type stuff. That's the type of thought that you actually want to have. So scheduling content is easy, but social leadership requires involvement. It requires involvement. It requires you to get to know the people who you're actually connected with to you, and that means that you have to respond to their comments with questions. Well, that's good. That means that you have to respond to their comments with questions. You want to respond to their comments with questions, right? Getting to know them on a personal level. It's provoking thought constantly, right? It requires you to go. It requires you getting beyond your goals to discovering their goals. When you think about social media, you don't want to go to social media with the perspective of your goals. You want to go to the perspective of, I need to learn about their goals, because little do you know, everybody that follows you have a life, and everybody that follows you have a goal and a dream. You have a vehicle to be able to give them the funds to be able to support their dream and their vision. But how they gonna trust you how they gonna even join your business without you even knowing a little bit about them? Guys, I'm gonna tell you this, like Riyad said yesterday, every team have a different playbook. What works for somebody else might not work for you. You just have to understand, like, you have to use the resources and use the what you have where you at right now. You see what I'm saying? And different levels going to require you to do different things. But if you're starting off, you have to do certain things. And what works for another person might not work for you at the moment, right? So It requires you to getting beyond your goals to discovering their goals. If you want people to engage with you, you have to engage with them. You have to start responding to every single comment. Let your network know that you see them. Let your network know that you see them, that you value them, that you're grateful that they're there, right? Because if you don't have time to cultivate a relationship with the people that's following you, you don't have time to actually build a big organization. Guys, many of the big leaders that you guys see in a company, guys, they built their business off of social media. They built a big organization off of social media. I'm in Seattle right now because I built a relationship with somebody off of social media. Most of my relationships now came from social media, right? So you want to be a leader to your following, whether they're in your business or not. Guys, this is the thing too. I need some water. Let me catch my breath. Many of us want people to follow us, but we're not leading them anywhere. Many people want people to follow us, but we're not leading them anywhere. We just want them to follow us so that we can feel good about ourselves. That is a fact, right? It's about letting them know that you see them, that you value them, and everyone gets love, but not everybody has to get access. That's the thing. Everybody gets love, but not everybody gets access, right? Guys, lead your following. This is the thing. You want to lead your following and show them love. What is showing love? Engaging with them, liking their pictures, actually caring about them. And I'm telling you guys this, people are driven off emotions. And the sooner you understand and realize that one piece right there can be a byproduct of your business blowing up. 1000%. It's about connecting. It's about relationships. Understand this, guys. They chose to be a part of your ecosystem. And if they chose to be a part of your ecosystem, you want to actually value them and you want to actually value that. Guys, social media is for social leadership. It's not just for the massive following. No, I'm gonna tell you guys, it's not just for a massive following. It's about making the world a better place through you, right? Your page is basically a community. What is a community? People follow me because we have common unity. Everybody that follows you, they follow you for a specific reason, common unity, right? Yeah. Couple more things, guys. Last thing, you want to ask yourself, how can I make sure people that's following me know that I care about them? What do I need? Okay, what do I need to do differently to engage with my audience in a way that creates value for them? Why they create value for me? Right, guys, the privilege of leading people requires responsibility of seeing other people. You have to know that they're actually they want to know that they're actually being seen. So ask yourself this, how can I create value for the people that's following me? When you look at it from that perspective, how can I create value for the people that's following me? Because what you're doing is you're creating an experience for them to actually come into your world. So nevertheless, guys, I'm saying this from the perspective, that's as far as social media. And as far as even with your business, guys, I'm gonna be honest. You have to understand, like, if you look at this, I can say this for 100% facts. It's not that your business don't work. It's not that you're a bad leader. You know what it is? You might have just missed the relationship part. Check this out. If I understood what I know now years ago, things would be different. Your vision, where you want to go, is really already there. But you want to know what it is. When it comes to your business, people have income. People don't have a problem paying to help you blow up. But you want to know the thing is, if you start picking up the phone and just start calling people to see what's going on in their life, do you understand that provoking thought would have people never dropping out your business? Like, guys, you got to understand, everybody have their own life and everybody goes through things all the time. Do you understand more people will show up to your calls? More people will hop on the calls and things like that if you picked up the phone and you care more about what's going on in their personal life than if they are platinum 600, platinum 1000, platinum 2000. Do you know that they will go crazy in a business and go crazy in your business if you look at it from that perspective, because this is the thing, most people that probably stop being in your business or drop out your business, they probably watch you on social media right now. They want to do what you do, but why don't they do it? Why? Because they want to see that you care about them. Guys, this is human psychology. It's relationship building. It's relationship building. It's relationship building. And if you think about having a business long term is not just having a bag flowing in. A business long term is having healthy, positive relationships. As long as your relationships are good with everybody that comes in your business, right? Do you understand that your business will always produce value? It will always produce income. It will always produce GV. The GV, the rank ups is a byproduct of you checking up on your people. The byproduct is the blowing up and the residuals is a byproduct of you actually giving about what's going on in their life. Because it's the thing, behind the scenes, people got real bills they gotta pay for. People got real things going on. Some people going through like stuff behind the scenes. And this is the thing, if you can be that person on social media and even in your business to actually care about that stuff, guess what? That's something called being the people's chairman, the people's chairman. And when people see that, people go above and beyond. People go above and beyond, and they will never not support your vision. So that's a big nugget. That's a nugget. Sometimes picking up the phone is just doing that. Right. So nevertheless, guys, if you got some value from what I actually talked about, if this made sense, drop some 777s in the chat box. I didn't necessarily want to be long at all, but I actually did want to be informative and get y'all some new information. What y'all choose to do with it is pretty much up to you. But I will put this call on YouTube as well too, so you guys can actually review it. But that's another, guys. Your business. This is the thing. You can only go as far as your relationships. Period. You can only go as far as your relationships. So you don't want to be that chairman, be that leader that cares so much about your residual check than what's going on in your people's life. Because you understand that the business is the people, and it's not marketing. No, it's network. Master people, and the income is going to be a big byproduct of that, right? So nevertheless, guys,
Everybody's like, wow. Yes, that's why.